What's up, gamers? Edgeziller here for another episode of Red Dead Redemption. And we're going to go and see Hosea. See what what he wants to do this time. But I think I remember rightly, it could be the garden party.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
The Gilded Cage.
We're gonna make it to this party. We sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Vandal Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
Does that mean we're going to dress up in top hat and tails? I think it does. Hopefully, him and Hosea are all dressed up because we look like a monkey. We look like a person prize guild monkeys.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickets.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Bill looks like he's been stuffed into a spray-on suit.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Bill does not look happy.
This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
Half his legs are showing. He sits down and crosses his legs. He's going to see his knees. Look.
What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre. Senor Napoli? As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Hosea, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come, go.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
How come we didn't get a stovepipe hat? I want one of those. I want a stovepipe hat.
Angry cowboys, you arrived! And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. And a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
Ah, none taken. None taken! All these vulgar people.
He's
They
such
hate
an
me.
douche.
Non vedo l'ora di guardare
I hope we get to end him later.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes, yes, yes. Go, enjoy yourselves and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Can I shoot him now? Please, can I just shoot him now?
What exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you, as a guest, yes, as my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Did he just set him up with a
ragazzi,
job?
Adesso il vino buono.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow
I thought this was the party. At these rich events, is there two parties in one place?
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Here, the four reprobates all together again.
Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble and steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace.
So what if I found a big pile of cash? Do I take it or leave it?
Ah! Get me a bloody drink, will you? A small one.
I mean, modern art is all very well, but my daughter could do better.
Oh, you're not such a Philistine as all that, Marie.
No, I am quite that much.
Well, hello.
Would you like some champagne?
Of course. Thank you, sir. You are quite the gentleman. Clearly not from this swampy hell.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies, I'll see you next week.
Gotta do our bit of service for nice fine ladies.
How was the show? I heard you went. Outrageous. These dances. Well, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons.
Sorry about that. I had to adjust the microphone. I didn't want to make a big screechy sound across the air. Why am I stuck at the table? Get away from the table. Come on.
You're having a fine evening. Mr. Mayor, wonderful to see you again.
Lemieux, this intellectual here was just insulting me regarding the Redskins.
I did no such thing. But, Mr. Lemieux, I suggested
We
that
just moved our way into the conversation.
had a duty to take care of people living in this land, and that extends to Saint Denis.
It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
Did you just call the mayor an idiot?
Idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies. Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, what say you?
Cool, yeah, let's get him out.
Get your hands off me. Come on, sleep it off. Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
Yeah, we just threw that scum out the party, calling the mayor an idiot. Oh, how do you do, lady?
Evening, folks.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
That's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. Ryder?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Let's go watch the fireworks.
My lord, they're fantastic.
Oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty.
Excuse me, brother. Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
Let's go snoop. Snoop around the house with this guy with a white... Is that a white dress jacket? Looks like half a curtain.
Hello, ma'am.
Monsieur?
Hi there.
Darling.
Evening, sir. Bonjour, monsieur.
So what are we gonna do now? What's he doing?
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Terrible.
Just avoid the cop.
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Chip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me.
I think he needs a slap as well.
This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
I'm trying to work out. Play multiple games, you always get confused with controls. Is he gonna come back? Is he not? We can't. Let's go and get in there. Now what do we have here?
Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Right, let's go and rejoin the party to make sure there's no suspicious activity. Does look like a nice party though. Not something that I would ever be invited to.
Find anything?
I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur?
Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
Plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game.
Ooh, poker. I like poker. No, we don't want to.
Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
Oh, I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it. Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law react.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Right, let's go see what we can do. Let's see if there's anything else. We're going to see Leopold Strauss. I was going to say, if we've got a fast walk there. It's going to take quite a while. What's Micah doing down this way?
Mr. Morgan.
Still working, Mr. Strauss. What you been up to?
Trying to wrap up our accounts before we leave, Mr. Morgan.
So you'll be joining us in Tahiti?
I rather fancied Australia. A similar kind of people to us. Lots of opportunity.
Dutch tells me we're going to be ranchers.
Perhaps, but so far we have not raised many cattle.
No.
So, Mr. Morgan, will you help me finalize our business here?
This is filthy work.
We'll need money in Australia. For cattle and feed, I mean. Why flinch now? You never have done before.
I don't know.
Well, here they are. Some fishermen by the name of Davison, L.J. Davison, living in a place called Catfish Jackson near Scarlet Meadows.
A fisherman.
And that's it. We're a union built on that, you know.
Okay.
Right, we've got 2 bounties, but I probably won't collect them now.
Hello. You in a better mood today?
Because I like those missions where you can just pick them up on the while you're doing other things. You don't have to just make a special trip out to them. Let's go and see Mary Beth.
Hello, Mary Beth.
Oh, how are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
So, no regrets?
Regrets for what?
Well, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. You boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking how that all ended. Long time ago now.
What happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess. Or I wouldn't change.
Huh. Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr.
Oh,
Morgan,
what?
we have a problem.
She's upset.
A real problem. It's Tilly.
What?
She's been taken by them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along!
The Foreman brothers, what are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you what they're going to be doing here. Dying.
Oh.
Sure. Do we need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Let's go and get Tilly back. Nobody takes one of the girls from our camp.
Just get going.
I'm not doing my own goddamn washing.
All right, head for Rhodes. And quick.
She's in Rhodes?
No, she's at a place called Bradley's house, just west of there.
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time.
And you told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
And now it is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw one of the foremans hassling her and Valentine.
Yes, they probably followed us down here. You don't know what happened? She killed one of them, for good reason, but clearly they don't see it that way.
Tilly?
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was defending herself. She fled and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
It's not too far.
If they've touched
Oop.
a single hair on that girl's head,
I missed it. I missed the turn.
eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
Of course I care. About all of you fools. Some just require a firmer hand than others. You especially.
Thank you.
I swear half of you were just rotting your own filth if nobody kept you in check. Okay, I think that's the place up ahead.
Let's go show these fools what happens when you mess with Arthur Morgan and his girls.
I'll deal with him.
Whoa, back. Whoa.
Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
Get out of here.
Oh, I see that kindly face of yours, and I know
She's-
that for the right inducement, a gentleman
How are we doing this?
yourself could be mighty kind.
Now get out of here.
Oh, now you can't
Do I help? What do I?
nothing by
I
it.
said.
Whoa, Jesus! She did it. She just knifed him.
Get in there and find our girl.
What the hell did he just dive for?
Oh, if they laid a finger!
Oh, straight through the goddamn noggin.
It's okay, Miss Tilly. Now, let's get you out of here.
God, they don't mess with us.
Yeah, it don't matter what you thought. It's okay. All right, let's go.
Oh, come along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that gun. Anyone approaches, shoot them. Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine. Now catch that bastard.
So we're just riding after these fools.
All right, get after them. There, straight ahead. I saw him go through those bushes. Oh, look at these cowards. We can't let these animals get away.
I'm trying not to get. I'm trying to.
Well, that was a beauty, Arthur. Oh, there they are by the shoreline.
I'm trying to steer, shoot at the same time as well as. The horse is a bit laboured.
I think that last one's the boss. Lasso him and whip. Think him back to Tilly. Go on, rope that bastard.
Give me his chance. I got to get to him first, lady.
The last word on this bastard.
Stay away from me. I'm warning you. Oh, no, you don't. Come here.
That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real good.
Roping me like a damn steer.
Hog tie this goddamn idiot.
These nice and tight.
All right, you bring that bastard back to Tilly so we can all have a nice little chat. I'm gonna head over there now to check she's okay.
With pleasure.
She's a mean one. She. I just threw him on the ground, not on the horse's ass.
Look at the floor for a bit.
Look at the horse taking a dump.
The first idea what you're getting into.
Just hit him.
I'm Anthony Foreman.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Anthony. Is that Foreman with an A? I want the Undertaker to spell it right.
Funny. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, shut the hell up, boy.
Who are you running with?
She didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me nothing. This rope is cutting into me.
Don't feel so good when you're the one tied up, does it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch him again. Shut the hell up, boy.
Killed my goddamn cousin.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be seeing him soon enough.
What are you gonna do with me?
I ain't sure yet. All right. Here's your man.
Bring him here. Dump him on the ground here. I want to get a good look at this monster.
Dump this fool on the ground.
So he's still alive then?
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman. I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want. Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
I think.
You think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But I'd slit his throat. Go on.
No, we've got to spare him because he needs to tell the rest of his riding company.
Now get out of here.
So all in all, that's been a good episode. We've been to a garden party for what it was worth, and we just saved Tilly Jackson from those inbred fools. So yeah, if you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you in the next episode.